So I'm going to show you how to make a really cool oat burger. And this recipe calls for 4.5 cups of our quick oats, 4.5 cups of our water. We're going to be using 1 cup of our walnut meal, 1 teaspoon of our salt, 1 teaspoon of our onion powder, and 1.5 teaspoon of our garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of our basil, 1.5 teaspoons of our sage, 1/4 cup of our Bragg's liquid aminos, which is an alternative soy sauce without MSG, and 3 tablespoons of our olive oil. And what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to assemble this and put it all together. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my oats. Okay, so I've added my quick oats and my olive oil and my Bragg's liquid aminos, and now I'm going to let it simmer for about 10 minutes on low. And you want to come and stir it occasionally too. Okay, so my oatmeal and savory other fillings inside is done. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of my ingredients. So I'm going to go ahead and add my walnut mixture, which is just walnut meal, or you can make your own walnut meal by just grinding it up in a food processor for about 10 seconds. We're going to add our sage, which is going to give us that nice savory feel. In fact, sage is a great ingredient that they use in stuffing, so you're going to have kind of a reminiscent of that flavor. Add our basil, our garlic powder, and our 2 teaspoons of our onion powder. And then we'll add 1 teaspoon of our salt. We'll go ahead and mix that all up together so we can form our patties. So this recipe is wonderful. You can do so many things with it. When you make your burgers, you can freeze them, and then you can also put them in the, when you take them out of the freezer, you could crumble them up and turn it into kind of a ground, meatless burger crumble. So I'm just gonna stir these up, get everything mixed in nice together. And my oatmeal's cooled slightly, so it's going to be a lot more dense than if you just used it right away really hot. Okay, so my ingredients are nice and combined, and what I like to do is take your cookie sheet, preheat your oven to 350, and spray down your cookie sheet with this nice Pam. I like to use Pam, and then we use this great bell jar patty former. And what you do is just take the top of a bell jar, and you're going to take your mixture and just put it inside and form your little patties that way. And this is great because it's going to make sure all your patties are the same size and consistency. And just simply lift it off and begin forming your other one. Depending on the size of your burger, this bell jar will make about 15 to 20 patties, but you can make them smaller. And again, you could roll them up in little meatballs and kind of have that too. So we're going to form 3 here. And then what I'll do is I'll put this in the oven for about 20 minutes or 10 minutes, depending on your oven temperature. A lot of ovens vary. So I would start with about 10 minutes, see how they're doing, flip it, and then cook them again for 10 to 15 minutes on both sides. And when we come back, we'll show you our finished product. Okay, so my burgers are done. I took them out of the oven and they're nice and cooked all the way through. I'm gonna go ahead and pair this with my whole wheat bun, add some green lettuce and some red tomato, even throw some sprouts on there, and you have a very delicious burger for your meal.